Hello everybody, welcome back to this. It's another episode. It's kind of a shorter episode of Let's Play Mac and SimCity, me Cleaver Slips, in which, viewer, I'm not talking to you unless you wish to make this more well known with Maxis and EA. I'm going to send them this because this is entirely frustrating. Hey! Maxis and EA! I know you like your old PC versions and stuff, but when it comes to Mac, when you release a game, make sure it works. Oh, it does work. Oh, does it? Well, look, let's make a tunnel, shall we? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, you can't. You can't, can you? That's right. The tunnels and bridges system in the Mac version of the game is so broken that it wouldn't even run for the British politics. Fix your game! In all seriousness, look at this. Right. The kind of bridging has worked for a while anyway. And that does work. But tunnels do not work at all. Don't work in the slightest. And it's not just the type of roads either. Look. Right. Let's lower that. This is perfectly flat. So I should be able to go under and make a tunnel. This is the flattest, most basic part of the game. I've even got a sandbox game where I try to do this. And I cannot. At all. In the slightest. This land is so flat. I mean, look, let's give it a longer gap, shall we? So here we are. Can't draw through place buildings, right? So we go under, do we? Do we? No, we just dig a trench into water. Why is your game so broken? Yeah. You tell them, Tiny Death Star, you may be an iOS game, but at least you're fantastic and you work and you're really, really addictive. And I might have spent most of the last night in bed playing that game. No, in all seriousness, I don't know if you've had any other bug reports. I've tried tweeting EA quite a few times about this, and I've not heard anything. And there's nothing wrong with the setup of what I've got. It's not the fact that I don't have the money in the game, because I've tried it on Sandbox as well. It does not work. It just does not work. And there's nothing in the setup or anything that would do it or help it. It just doesn't work. It did work as soon as it was originally released. I'm pretty sure it worked to start with. But now it ain't got nothing. Now it's got nothing. Now, I mean, even there. Okay, so I mean, that's quite a way. That should work perfectly as a tunnel. Just from that. Nope, nothing. And the excuse it's given me is what? Roads overlap. And you cannot draw a road through place buildings. This is not true. That's part of what tunnels should do. You just can't. Okay, so. There's bridge. That's fine. Let's lower this down to tunnel length. Tunnel length. Just goes down. Just terraforms the landscape. Doesn't actually make it, and it tells you the grade is too steep. So it's not working! You know why I'm frustrated? I'm frustrated because I really did consider actually paying some money and getting the Cities of Tomorrow thing. Because I want to make a city that looks like Blade Runner. And I won't now. I won't do it. Until you fix this. Not that I am some big shot ultimatum guy, but really. Ask me about that later. So yeah, this is just a short episode just to see how everything's going on here. We're losing $8 an hour, but everything's going fine. We put down the education. The city's still growing. It looks lovely. And if you want to know how basic this is the initial starter place, right? So why tunnels are not working, I do not know. Now, some people have said that you can only place tunnels or do this kind of tunnel thing or terraform the landscape on higher ground. Or which is basically using roads to manipulate it. So now we have a road here. We have a road here. This is all higher ground, right? We agree this is higher ground. Now, this right here, let's do this. This could go all the way through, right? Too close to existing intersection. Angle too sharp. So let's lower it. Roads overlap. Cannot drive through place buildings. It doesn't create a tunnel. And that is just trying to lower the landscape. Does that look like a tunnel to you? Right, so let's do a shorter version of this, okay? We should be able to do a tunnel from there to there. The only place building in the way is the water station, but we should be able to go under it. Oh, look! It's the first tunnel! Building that. Right, okay. So that's the first tunnel. So you're telling me that this tunnel right here, I can only build on the highest point of land? Because I'm pretty sure that's not right. I'm 99.100,010 billion trillion % that is not right. I should be able to do it for any level. I should be able to lower it as long as the angle isn't steep. Because that's what I've seen on the PC version. Don't you be jibbing me because I'll be Mac, okay? Anyway, rant over. How's this town doing? This town's doing all right. And you want Dr. Vu, you're not having him. Oh, and please find a way to turn this off. I know you used to be able to just have to do it and just say no thanks, but please turn it off. Please give me an option to get rid of it. Ask me later. I mean, other than that, yeah, Maxis, your game appears to be running quite fine. I mean, it gets a little bit bogged down in the RAM when things go over 100,000 people. Well, actually, 200,000 people. Sometimes it just collapses to a halt when you load. Everything's really slow. But for most of it, it's working okay. But this tunnel system, man, this tunnel system needs to be either clearer explained if I can only do it on higher ground, or it's broken. You decide which and tell me. It's not time for a Great Works yet. Why is it not time for a Great Works? Because we still have somewhere else to occupy. And we will. We will occupy it. So we're still losing money here. But our plastic and our fuel is bringing it home. Bringing it home big time. I don't want a university because I want people from here to commute over there for the university. I've got the bus terminal for it. I've got the train station for it. And what we do need then is a bus stop over there. So let's go back away from the dirty celery and over to the nice clean lapels. Indeed. So yeah, mainly this is what this video is me moaning and hoping that somebody will notice. Or if somebody can tell me if I'm doing something wrong. Please tell me. Now, what do I need to do? I didn't particularly want to put anything down here because I didn't want to lower the area But I've got to do that, otherwise commuting people aren't going to get there. Look at all these buses. Look at them go. Oh, screenshot button. The wrong button. Well, we're doing all right. Now let's see, because I haven't been around this way in a while. Is he still here? There he is. There's not enough room to increase 10 City Crazy Day, but I don't want you to. I liked that you were there before. Saw that we don't get freight shipments. It's the same, we needed workers. What do you mean you don't get freight shipments? It's a like trade depot right there for freight. There's still a little industrial area producing freight. Even though I deleted this one. What's your boggle? As they would say in Demolition Man. Oh my. You look closed. No, you're not. You're just not really doing a lot. Yeah, but other than that, I can't really see a lot of problems. I do have a slight problem that people will get off at the first bus stop. For example, if people get off at this bus stop, right, they will then walk all this way around and down to a road or down this way to get back home, or top off anywhere. So people will I don't know what it is, or how I can explain it. People will get off at a bus stop farther away than a bus stop closer to their house and walk it. I don't know why, but people do. And that happens a lot on school bus stops. So I've got pretty much blanket coverage of school bus stops. So maybe the only thing I can think of is maybe this bus stop and its catchment area is overlapping with this one. And the same with the actual bus stops. So that the bus will get off at the closest one to wherever it is. And it's still within the catchment area for people over here. So maybe I should space them out more. Does that make sense? I think it makes sense. So let's say this bus stop here, right? Because this bus stop here still has this bus stop catchment in it, whichever bus gets there first will drop everybody off there, regardless of if they should get off there or if their house is over here. They'll get off here and walk it because it's within that catchment area. Whereas if they lived here, they would stay on that bus because this bus stop catchment area doesn't reach that far. So they'll get off at that one, or whatever is the next one along to it that will be closer, which I think is probably that one. Or possibly one over here. So say somebody lives over here, or here. If the bus gets to here first, it will drop them off because that's within that catchment area, rather than its closest bus stop. At least that's the impression that I've got by watching this for a little while. You're nice. I like you. I've made a sandbox mode in the new desert place that they released. It's very nice. There's some really cool looking buildings in it that I have not seen before. Really cool. Really cool kind of like modern office buildings. And I don't mean like tall skyscraper buildings. I mean sort of like half the size buildings. Like bigger than this. Where are I? There's our commercial. Bigger than those. It's a slightly taller. But the kind of angular designs and stuff like that. And some things jutting out. Very 70s-esque. 60s, 70s-esque. It's really cool. I really like them. I want more of them. I want more of them in my life. And maybe I will. So here's some people. Where are these people going? They're going to church? Tired of working at the factory, so I'm going home. Now, normally you go home when you're sent home, not when you're tired. Ooh. Checking out the sights. Oh yeah, we're getting tourists here. I don't get it. I have nothing warranting tourists, but, you know, I have tourists here. All the same. Superiorcom. We're making lots of profit. I like you. Where's Superiorcom again? Where have you gone? There you are. You're a cool little building. I like it. Business! So yeah, that's mainly my gripe here. Is the and the purpose of this video is just because I'm pointing out bugs, and I really want to know whether it's just me that's having these problems with these bugs, or whether it's anybody else, or whether it's something that's just on the Mac version, or it's on both versions. I get the feeling it's just on the Mac version, or whether I'm just being an idiot and doing something completely and utterly wrong, which is more than likely. So, there we go. Here's an example of the cool kind of building. There's a couple of buildings like this that are in my sandbox world. There's one that's got sort of like, it has a face that juts out this way, like forwards towards the camera. It's pretty cool. It's dirty little industrial zone. I need to get rid of that. This needs to go at some point, but I don't really want the industry here. I've said that from the beginning. I didn't want this. I want this to be industry-less. I want this to commute and nothing else. What are you? Ah! From Peter Davis's celery. It's got something on it. Where are you going to go next? Are you going home? No, you're not. Let's follow you around. Oh, I've lost you. Where are you? Come back. No, I don't want to speak to Carson. There we go. I'm going to follow you. Did a 180. So you've picked you up. 80 passengers. And they'll get on this bus regardless of the fact that it's from somewhere else and it's supposed to be going somewhere else. I mean, I don't know what decides these buses' routes, but I get the feeling you're going, aren't you? You're leaving the city with 8 of my people going to work, hard labour. Look at that. Why are there people walking here? Who are you? Trade depot? No career opportunities? You're really going the wrong way if you're going to make donuts. Where are you going to make these donuts? Because you are quite a way out from any house. I mean, look, this is the industrial area. You are... It's just... I mean, look, all these houses are here. So you walked all the way up this road to walk all the way down this road. Let's speed you up a bit. Are you drunk? Just quit his low-paying job. Oh, so you worked at the trade depot, did you? And then you just got to work at the sewage treatment plant. Go home, Sim. You are drunk. Ha! Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, dear. Alright, only short episode today because I need to get an episode up. Thank you very much for watching. Please tell me if I'm doing anything wrong or if it's a problem with the game. And if it's a problem with the game, please bug Maxis with it so we can get it fixed. I thank you. I have been Cleaver Sips. Goodbye.